What about Thursdays? What do you think I do on Thursdays? I watch CP on Thursdays. My bad.
Hey guys, welcome back. So, as you can tell, over the past week or so, a lot has happened. And I actually got in contact with Expeditionary to do an interview, and I also had a friend of mine inside the call as well ask a few questions. And really, I'm not going to do anything else on this condo situation and criminality after this video because it's practically beating a dead horse at this point. I mean, it's expanding, but I mean, we already know most of the info about this stuff. So, I will continue to try to take down these servers and condo stuff and all that with the criminality mods, but I'm not going to be making any more content on it. So, enjoy this interview. If you want to skip the interview, go to this timestamp to watch the rest of the video, by the way. Alright. Good evening.
Yo.
Alright, so we
Wait,
both
real
got
quick. Sorry, can I invite my wife real quick? She wants to join.
Sure.
Apologies.
Okay.
But she just will.
Is this him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so me and my friend here have a few questions about, well, one, how it started, what happened, and where it's going. So, first off, you are the original creator of this file, correct?
I'm the original creator of Sector 69.
Okay. Now, I've also gotten from anonymous sources that you also have another account by any chance called Varg.
Yes, I did. Correct.
And you also own another group called NFG, correct? Which is
correct.
Made for making.
I wanna ask you this.
Wait, really quick. Who told you that I also had Varg?
I'm not allowed to say. I cannot say that.
Okay. That's fine.
As they wanted to say anonymous. So coming from there, that after that you created the Sector 69, which you've been profiting off of, correct?
Correct.
And so after that, you also had that Dino verification, which was not the greatest, I would say, at least, because of the the multiple instances of, well, I guess you could call it pedophilia, I guess, because there was one, like a document, and also multiple images and videos of such.
So the thing with that is that it wasn't really intended in the first place for it to happen, but once it did happen, it was quickly dealt with. Literally 2 minutes after the document was released, I was DM'd about it firstly. I immediately banned everyone involved. I reported it. I took it down. But the new thing that's coming out, the reason why I switched it up and I made verification harder is because ever since you released the video, the server barely peaked 1,000 players. But once you release the server, I've gotten about a few hundred DMs of people asking about the server and want to join it. And you made our server jump from 1,000 members to 1,600 members. So I want to thank you for that. But at the same time, it brought really negative attention. I don't know if you saw recently, but
it kind of backfired.
An 8-year-old kid made a video about us because he saw your video and he wanted to be cool like you. And he made a video, and that
as
really.
Well. I did talk about that in my server a bit as well.
I just wanted money, but like even that fucked me up. Like that was like wow, like that kid, he was like barely pushing his teens. So now I made like I'm actually ID like Roblox ID checking people. If their account is ID verified, then they're good to go. If not, they have to answer a bunch of questions, which are basically questions that very like adult teenagers supposed to know. By adult teenagers, I mean 18, 19, 20 years old. That's because that's what most of our members are made up of.
Okay.
Moving on.
So here, my friend wanted to ask some.
Why did you make that server?
Which server?
The Sector 69. What was the point of it?
Money.
Oh.
So if I could tell you the history about it, since I don't really mind, but first it started off as me being a regular Roblox developer along with my friends. Well, my friends, quote unquote, specifically, like one person. We made this game that we spent about 2 years to make, and I dropped about $100 IRL to advertise it. But in the end, Roblox has a system where no matter how much you advertise, no matter how much money it is, most people don't even click on it. So I figured that as a way with I joined one of my friends outside of it invited me to a condo, and I saw how much thousands of dollars are making by simply making a game and having people play it. And those people enjoy it so much so that they buy game passes, give the owners money just to add things to the game. So I was like, hey, I have a gifted friend who's good at coding and development. Why not just do it myself? And I was looking for an original idea, and I saw that he also had a file for Crim, so I was like, why not? And that's how it happened.
I see.
All right. So after that whole thing about the video, it kind of backfired in a way, I guess. As one,
Correct.
well, it got a whole like bunch of people to join the server. It completely went on lockdown. I saw that
Correct.
as everybody completely went unverified, and there was it literally became a crisis, I guess you could put it that way.
Yeah, you quite literally maxed out our player base, 50 out
Yeah,
of 50.
which wasn't 100% my attention when it came to that.
I could tell that it wasn't the way what you thought it to be.
No, as really what I want is to say, hey, this is a problem, And I get that you want to have adults do adult things and all that, but I want to say that the problem with this, I saw how you set it up was with private servers. So you'd upload the game, and then you'd have a private server through it for people to
Correct.
only join. Thing is, though, the problem about that, anyone could copy that and paste it anywhere to anybody, to anyone.
I realized this I actually had a talk with someone about this, of how they were telling me that, like, what's the point of having this all set up if someone who gets verified could just invite their friends over, skipping the whole verification process.
Yeah.
And that's true. I agree with them on that. So I'm deciding that we're going to set up a system now that if you're not in the Discord server on a certain thing, they're not allowed to invite people. It basically is going to disable friends. So if you're not friends with a certain account, you won't be allowed to join the server. And to be able to friend that person, or for them to be accepted, they have to be in the server.
Yeah, the thing is, though, when they have also other friends besides like friends outside that server, so of course if you have a friend inside that server, you also have friends that could be outside of that, and also some of those friends may not be of age or know about it, or etc.
So
etc.
the thing with the age verification is that I could make a million steps, but the sad truth is it's inevitable for people. If they really want to do it, they're gonna end up doing it. It's the same thing. It's the same discussion with Discord, Twitter, and all these other apps that also allow 18 plus things in their game and their server. For example, Roblox as well. 17 plus. They allow 17 plus, but the thing is, kids will obviously use either their older brother's ID, their older sister's ID, their mother's ID, verify, join one of these servers. In reality, no matter how much verification processes I do, there's gonna be children. It's like
I think
try to prevent it. I try my most to stop it, but that's why there's mods in place. That's why I hire a moderation team so that they're quickly looking for it. And if anything does happen, if a report does come out, they immediately jump up on it and we resolve it as quick as we can.
Okay. Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? I think that's like a full-on, like, I guess, society problem. I guess. I don't know how else to put it, but like that way, as there are some people that are going to try to find out, try to be curious, and try to get into these things, and that's definitely a problem.
And I also want to state that the thing with the thing with like the accusation that was put out, I don't know if you still think about it, but when you said that, oh, we're the next Epstein's, as a
That
way
was
as I took it, I made it seem like you like that I wasn't putting any moderation steps in place to stop this, but I really was. I was
well,
trying to stop things from happening. But the thing is, look, this is how it works right now. For the
yeah,
only way people could have joined the Discord and knew about it is if through Twitter. And before with Twitter, you have to verify with Twitter that you're 18 plus to access not safe for work content. The people, they clicked yes. They joined the Discord. The thing with the Discord is you cannot view not safe for work servers in Discord if your age isn't 18 plus either. So any kids who are able to talk and view my server right now are lying to Discord because they have their age above 18, even though they're not above 18. I don't know if you know, but if a server is marked completely not safe for work, any account that is under 18 cannot talk or even access the Discord server. That's how
yeah,
Discord has it.
yeah.
The moment I put that server down, anyone who has DM me saying, yo, why can't I talk on the server anymore? I've immediately banned them. Because automatically they've told Discord they're 18. They're not even allowed to be on my server anymore. So I banned them all. Now what remains is the kids, or I don't like saying kids because it sounds very weird, but the minors who have lied to Discord saying, yes, I'm 18 plus, are now in the game, are now in the server, and those are the people we got to deal with right now.
Mm.
That's what's currently going on. But like I said, it's impossible. Right now, the way we verify is through Roblox ID verification. But obviously, there's going to be some people that slip in, people who use their fathers, their older brothers, their older siblings, their mom's ID, then they get verified.
And I know the whole condo thing is like a whole underground industry thing. I'll tell you
That's
that. I
most
definitely,
definitely.
yeah. It's like its
I have,
whole,
ever since starting the condo thing, I've seen a lot of things happening, a lot of drama formed.
especially
The coming back
within
of it.
doxing, file leaking, um,
Now,
lots of things I've seen or
that's
heard.
only the iceberg. I've had someone send me child porn as an attempt to get me banned in Discord and arrested IRL.
Oh, I
What the
wouldn't doubt
fuck?
that. I wouldn't
Yeah,
doubt that.
it gets pretty bad.
Yeah. That's the
But
thing. Like I know there was like a whole David Bazuki interview about the discussion of NSFW on Roblox, and there is a possibility that will come to it. And
correct.
the
I'm
thing is
glad that you
though
know that.
that yeah, that's for adults only though, and they'll probably try to set up like a better verification rather than just trying to like do it through this way. And I get it. You want to make money. You want adults to do adult things. I get it. But also at the same time, I gotta look at this as the creators from criminality as well. Like, oh, this is our game. This is our file completely leaked, and now people are making a bunch of copies of this. This is a problem.
Got it.
You gotta know that as well, as that is like a
So
Yeah.
whole.
so when I retired, the reason why I retired was mostly because of personal reasons. Because I'm gone in a month. Like I'm leaving the internet due to personal reasons.
Okay.
It's not really I'm leaving the internet, but like I have to do something. I have stuff to attend to IRL, personal things in a month. And when I left, the reason why I came back is because the moment I left, stuff started degrading. That's what people started. That's the moment where people started getting into the server and doing bad things. Then
That was
obviously,
when Strawberry Jam and the Squeaker were managing things,
correct,
correct? Yes.
correct. So I came back. Right now, we're no longer using the crim file for condos. The reason why is because there's currently a different condo server that's using the crim file because they quote unquote said
Do you
they're
know who?
they're, they're quote. As of now, I don't know. All that I've been getting DMs about it though,
I
but
know
in all honesty, I couldn't care less.
I
That's not
know
really my
two
problem.
servers. I can talk about them to you later. I
But
know
yeah,
what
so
they are. One of
quote
them is
unquote
called.
one. I know that one of the servers quite literally said Crim 69 is verifying adults. Why aren't they letting minors in? And they're making their own server to try and get those minors that have been denied by me into their server.
Yeah, that was
And,
something
and
I've been researching myself as well. I know what servers those are. One of them is called Freakinality, and there was a whole drama thing that just happened just today, actually, and it's splitting off into like a whole 2 servers, and there's a whole drama thing going on. And then there's another one that I just found out about. It's called, here, let me see, Zone 99, which I'm still trying to figure out all of the things behind that as well.
But yeah. Do you have any more questions for me?
Go ahead. If you have any.
That whole time. So you made that condo game just for money? That's it? Nothing else?
Correct. I don't know. I don't know what other condo groups are doing, what other condo developers have done, what scandals they've been through. Personally, for me, I'm a grown ass man. Have a wife. Have no attraction to meshes that are blocks, cubes in a game platform when I literally have a wife. Not only that, but I have a lot of personal issues to attend to in my real life. The reason why I'm doing this is because I was developing in Roblox itself, Roblox Studio. I uploaded a game that I took 2 years of my life developing, but I couldn't find proper advertisement because I had insufficient funds. So I did this, and I got those funds that I wanted. And ironically, after I spent those funds, now my game, which I'm not going to disclose, is getting very popular. So I'm happy about that.
Well, that's
As of now, what I'm doing right now at the moment is, you could say that's a sort of like fire control, where I'm trying to like right now take off the flames that occurred while I retired or resigned as owner.
all right. So it was more of like a side hustle in order to get those funds for your
Definitely.
game. Yeah. I've also heard that part of this money is also going to just like IRL stuff as well, right?
Correct.
Okay. What was I going to say? I just had a question in my head. I just completely forgot it. So what is since you're retiring from this server, what are the plans to do with this whole server?
Personally, myself, I'm trying my best to try to stabilize as much as I can before I leave, because we all know that money, and like right now, as of this moment, condos make a lot of money.
Yeah.
The one thing that I noticed, they make a fuck ton of money. One person dropping 500 Robux may not seem like a big deal. Get 1,000 of those motherfuckers dropping 500 and see how much money you make.
Yeah.
But
So
moving on with
that's
that, what I'm trying to say by
$5
that
and then
is,
times 1,000.
once I leave, you really think if I tell people, all right, we're packing up and we're leaving, then I leave, you really think they're gonna leave with me?
Probably not. They're probably going to
Yeah,
flood to
they're
these
saying,
other
fuck you.
servers.
You're leaving, I'm staying here. I'm gonna keep making this money. So what I'm trying to do is, when I leave, I'm gonna try to keep it stabilized. Like, try to keep it in a form where, like, hey, only adults only could join this place, set up verification systems in place, set up how to identify a minor, how to properly verify someone
Okay.
before I leave.
And that's what
Well,
you're
to
trying
try
to
now.
teach Strawberry Jam and the Squeaker, correct?
Correct. But like I
Also,
said, once I leave, it's completely up to them. I'm gone.
it's a little bit
Whatever
of
they
like
end up
a
doing,
sorry, you can go ahead. I completely just started
whatever they
talking.
end up doing, it's sorry, like sorry, not sorry. It's out of my hands.
Okay. Also, I guess it was a bit of like a misunderstanding what I meant by like that was more of like a joke thing that I said like with the Epstein thing, but it was more of like thinking outside the box about this. I mean, you created a game like Epstein created an island, invite people onto it, and then those people invited minors into it, and that's what happened practically.
Yeah, sorry.
And you got like money off of that kind of. That's
I
the
mean,
idea
look,
behind
this is. I know, like, it didn't like come off like the video that you made. You didn't expect it to receive that kind of
it.
like
Attention.
feedback, like about like
Yeah.
people joining my stuff. But I mean, in the end, you got what you wanted as well. 30,000 views, when all your videos are also 1,000 views, like essentially, you got what you wanted too. And I'm not gonna lie, I saw the video, and you were having fun. I'm not gonna lie, you were shooting people, killing people because they didn't know how to play criminality.
Yeah, it was like, I guess, a little bit of a different experience, but it was also something I was talking to like FJ about. Like, okay, so this is what is going on. Like,
Yeah.
this is the bottom of the iceberg of the whole criminality stuff right now.
Nah. Well, we were. I don't want to like stroke my own. Can I curse? Am I
Sure,
allowed
go
to
ahead.
curse?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to stroke my own penis, but like we were the first ever crim server.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, with the circumstances that people looked at it and were like, I don't want to join that crim server. I'm gonna make my own shit. And they made their own stuff. I can't really control that. I can't really tell them no. Keep playing my game, whatever. But yeah.
So it's like completely just out of your control, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, that's with everything. I make something, people look at it, they see how much money it's making, they're like, I'm gonna make that too.
All right. Do you have any other questions for me or a friend here?
No. Actually, yeah.
Sure.
I saw that you have a page. I saw that you have a Patreon,
Yes.
and I wanted to do as a thank you. I'm gonna subscribe to your highest tier as a thank you for supporting me, supporting my group, even though that wasn't your intention. I just want to do that as a way of thanking you.
I guess. I mean, in a sense, this was only a side hustle for your funds for your game, correct?
Correct, for my game and IRL stuff.
Was this like a last resort thing, I guess? Trying to
I mean,
get funds
yeah,
for that?
like it wasn't really the end of the world. Like my development in fucking Roblox.com didn't end up going well, then really like I would have just continued with my real life duties. But at the same time, like, what is there to lose making a condo game? Like, I get banned off Roblox. Okay, cool, that's great.
Because
But
Roblox
I didn't
isn't
get banned. I ended up making a lot of money
your
from it.
main thing, probably, right? As more like your IRL
Obviously
stuff
not.
is more important.
Exactly.
Mostly when my YouTube video was more about wasn't trying to blow up, but is trying to point out something in the criminality community that this is not good. This is what happened. How did this happen? Why did this happen? How can we solve this?
At the same time, I want to say to you as well that your audience is also mostly composed of minors, and kind of showing them their favorite game that has now sex to it. And I don't want to like accuse you of anything or like make you seem like you're like, oh, you're a fucking terrible person too. You're just like me. I don't want to say that.
Yeah.
It's just that if you show a kid their favorite game with an added element that's quite literally has the same addiction rate as cocaine, which is sex. I mean, the kinda like, what did you expect would happen?
Yeah, well, that's probably not something I tried to like think about. That was while I was trying to study what was actually going on behind all this.
Yeah, I get it.
Because mostly this was in my thought process was, okay, well, this is definitely not good. Well, what happened to my game?
Yeah,
because I've been
I get
part of
it.
like the criminality stuff for about 3.5 years, and this was like the first time I've ever heard of something in this like situation. I'm like, okay, what? So
All right, well, closing. I really gotta. Sorry, but like, I really gotta take a fat ass shit. Kind of like squeezing my cheeks right now
Okay.
because I'm outside my house. Do you have any more questions for me?
not as I know of.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know your other friend's name. My phone, Discord on phone is kind of ass. So I can't even see people's names.
I'll tell you
If you want,
when you come back.
if you want
I'll tell
to,
you.
you could direct message me. I'll respond eventually.
Mm-hmm. But I'll just wait for you till you come back. That's it. Nothing else.
Are you sure? I mean, I
Yeah,
can answer
yeah,
them right
yeah.
now. It's no problem. Like,
Nah,
just
nah, nah.
after.
Oh, just go take a shit. Jeez. You got
All
it.
right.
Go take a shit.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you for doing an interview.
Yep, no
Very
problem.
fun
Thank you for your
experience.
time.
It
If
was not
only,
fun.
if only this was done in my actual creation that I spent 2 years making, it would have been a lot more entertaining for me and myself. But it's still entertaining for me regardless.
Huh?
Alrighty. Have a good day.
I'll see you. I'll see you.
Yo.
See you, man. Alright, so that is quite a lot of info. So, not long after that, the Discord server was deleted because Expeditionary found out his main dev was a 16-year-old making this criminality condo. So he shut it all down. After that, I started to focus on another group called Freakinality. And there was a few devs called Adra Vakar, Starfish, Tokyo, and Alol working on the condo criminality. I'm going to make this a concise explanation so I won't make the video too long. So I first contacted Adra Vakar to tell him to remove the condo stuff and some really bad guns unless he wants to face consequences. He agreed, but in reality, he was lying. I also got in contact with Tokyo and Starfish and told them to quit the condo criminality stuff, and they agreed. Next day, Adra Vakar and Tokyo got into a fight about a simple game bug, and Adra Vakar decides to make his server and continue making money off of criminality condos. Me and my friends would raid his game until he banned me, and we exchanged DMs talking to each other for about 20 minutes. After that, I kind of referenced who Ari was to him, and he got scared of being in a lawsuit and shut down his game and server. After that, he gave Cho his account info to the Roblox group owner so Cho could make the server and pick up where Adra Vakar left off. A few hours later, the Rosset, who was one of the old devs for Adra Vakar, shuts down the game and again tells Cho to stop making condos and making money off of it. Wow. Well, that was a lot of info. What makes this even funnier is the whole reason Adra Vakar made the game was so he could DevX and make enough money to buy a cat. Yes, you heard that right. To buy a cat. His brother, who is legit younger than Adra Vakar, which Adra Vakar is 16 years old, was the one who confirmed it. If that's not absolutely wild, I don't know what is. After that, Chloe, or Chloe, I don't know, who was someone I talked to before who is legit a Roblox porn star and a lying bitch, who is also 16 years old and lies about their age, decided to make their own criminality condo using the same files as Adra Vakar. Eventually, Cho shut down on Chloe because they got in a fight or something, I don't know. But because of my last video blowing up, I eventually got in contact with a Mods for Dummies moderator to discuss the situation and how to take it down. He told me that I needed to find a sex file they were putting into their base game, which was a modded criminality called Oonality. I eventually got my hands on it and sent it to the MFD moderator. I even opened it up to Roblox Dude to make sure it was the right one, and it was. So with that file, they send it to the Roblox staff so the file can get blacklisted. So every time a game is uploaded with that file, it gets taken down immediately and the uploader gets banned. Therefore, no more criminality condos. The problem is that these condos keep expanding more and more. Now, you have even more servers like Plampinality, CrimClone Central, Exune's Domain, and even Criminality, which is twice the size of Sector 69 with no verification whatsoever. Even the mods have been asking for Cheese Pizza, and real videos of Cheese Pizza have been sent in their general chat. This was so bad that I had to go report this to Discord as well, bruh. Also, Zone99 figured out what my alt count is because guess what? Some of the members of the old server that I was in for raiding these crim condos decided to go make their own condo and make money off of it. Specifically, I can name 3 of the main people. IT/AD, Zed, and 2 Lives. And I don't care how hard you guys try to hide away from me. Any of these servers. I'm going to come back and find you and fight until these criminal condos are no more. I'm sick of them. And people who make them. So if you want to help, join the Discord server and you can become a part of the fight. And if you join and you are one of the gooners, I will know. Anyways, enjoy my clip dump.
look at the arrogant.
Oh, that thing has I am not.
AKM is so good. That's all I have so far. It's just going to keep on expanding. I'll keep more coverage on it in my Discord server about the situation. Also, I not just only have a Patreon now, but I also have a YouTube membership, and you guys can send me supers to help me out trying to make these videos. Because I didn't realize my last video would blow up so much that I had to get monetized, and half of my videos, including this one, won't be able to make anything because of copyright music. So if you can help me out, it would be greatly appreciated. And no outro thingy this video because focused a lot more on editing this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.